Chapter 12, How to Harness the Power of Your Words. The language that we use has a powerful effect on the experience of the world. It is our tool for making sense of things, helping us to categorize sensations, learn from past experiences, share that knowledge, and predict and plan for future experiences. Some words for emotions have gradually been used more and more to mean different things until they have taken on a broad and vague meanings. Happy has become an umbrella term for almost anything positive, to the extent that nobody really knows if what they are feeling qualifies as happy. If I feel passionate, am I happy? If I feel calm and content, am I happy? If I feel inspired and energized, is that happy? The same has happened to the words like depression. What is a depressed mood exactly? Sadness? Emptiness? Agitation? Numbness? Uneasiness? Restlessness? Flatness? And does any of this really matter? Well, as it turns out, it does. Having fewer concepts or words to differentiate discrete negative emotions is associated with higher levels of depression after stressful events. Those who are able to distinguish between negative feelings tend to be more flexible in how they respond to problems. For example, they are less likely to binge drink under stress, are less reactive to rejection, and show less anxiety and fewer depressive disorders. This does not mean that those things are caused by difficulties in distinguishing between negative feelings, but it does show that we have a powerful tool that we can use to help us through difficult times. The more new words you can build up to differentiate between feelings, the more options your brain has for making sense of various sensations and emotions. When you have a more accurate word for a feeling, this helps to regulate your emotions and in turn means less stress for your body and mind overall. This is a crucial tool if you want to become more flexible and effective in how you respond to the challenges that you face. The good news is that this is a skill that we can keep building upon. Here are some ideas for how to build up your emotional vocabulary. Get specific. When you feel something, try to go beyond "I feel awesome" or "I am not happy." What other words can you use to describe this feeling? Is it a combination of feelings? What physical sensations do you notice? One emotional label may not be enough to encapsulate this feeling. Is it a combination of feelings, for example? I feel nervous and also excited. There is no right or wrong way to label an emotion. This key is to find a description that you and the people around you can use to become familiar with. If you can't find the words, you can make up your own, or find words from other languages that do not have a clear translation. Explore new experiences and play around with ways to describe these experiences. From tasting new foods to meeting new people, reading books, or visiting somewhere new. Each new experience offers the opportunity to view things from a different perspective. When it comes to building upon the ability to describe these new experiences, take every opportunity to learn new words. This does not only have to come from books, although it can. It can also come from music, movies, and any other place that exposes you to new words to describe how you feel. Write down experiences and explore ways to describe how you feel. If you often feel at a loss for words when trying to describe how you feel and need help building up your emotional vocabulary, the Feeling Wheel is a great resource that is often used in therapy for exactly this purpose. You can keep a copy of in the cover of your journal and use it to find more specific words. You can also use the blank spaces to add in your own words as you come across them in other places. So this is an example of the wheel that they were talking about in the last page. Don't only focus on the negative emotions. Journaling is a helpful way to process and understand the experiences and emotions that happen to you. But journaling is not only helpful for making sense of difficult experiences, it is also important to spend time writing about positive experiences, even small moments that felt positive. This is because every action is a specific pattern of neural activity in the brain. When you repeat an activity over and over, that neural pathway is strengthened and becomes easier for your brain to access. So, if you want to be able to more easily cultivate positive feelings, thoughts, and memories, put into practice by keeping a journal. When you get practice at cultivating certain feelings and experiences in this way, it gets easier for those feelings to access those feelings in the future. Chapter summary. The language we use has a powerful effect on our experience of the world. The more words you have to describe how you feel, the better. If you don't have the words, you can use something like the feeling wheel to give you prompts. Notice the words others use. Read books and explore the ways that you can keep building your emotional vocabulary. All right, chapter 13. How to support someone. If you are supporting a loved one as they struggle with their mental health, it is quite possible that you are feeling completely inadequate. You don't know how to fix it. You are not sure what is the right thing to say. You want to make it all okay for them, but you can't. Say you feel lost, desperately wanting to help and not knowing how. When someone we love is suffering, sometimes that stress that can give us the urge to escape how we feel about their pain. But when we do that, we can feel even more helpless and paralyzed because we stop ourselves from providing even some low level support that could help us to feel more confident in supporting role. While there are no hard and fast rules for supporting someone through their mental problems, there are a few things that can help along the way. Number one, when we focus on trying to fix the problem, it is easy to underestimate the power of simplicity being there. Most people don't want to be told what to do, but they do want someone to show up and check in and show that they care. Number two, if the loved one has a specific diagnosis, it can help to learn about how it affects them and get more specific advice on how the challenges they are facing. Number three, don't forget that the person you will be supporting will have an idea of what they need. So asking them how they would like you to support them can help to give more guidance, while also communicating to them that you are listening. Number four, caring for someone can put a strain on your own mental health, but you cannot support them at your best if your mental health starts to deteriorate. So it is absolutely imperative that you prioritize your own health too, even in small ways. Keep a close eye on the basics. Keep track of your own sleep, routine, nutritional intake, exercise, and social contact. Number five, get your own support. Whether it be someone you trust, a support group, or a professional, having a safe space to talk about your own feelings and think about how to move forward can help you from stopping burning out. Number six, set boundaries. Supporting someone else doesn't mean that your own life no longer matters. Get clarity on your own values can help you to keep going when things get tough, but it also to help you ensure that you can maintain some balance. Number seven, working on a crisis plan. If the person you are caring for feels unsafe, then it is important to have a crisis plan. It doesn't need to be complex. Acknowledging any early warning signs that things may be deteriorating, and a list of things that both of you can do to ensure everybody's safety in that scenario. Having a written plan with all the numbers that you need to call makes it easier to do what you need to in a crisis. Number eight, it is easy to underestimate the power of listening with compassion, kindness, and curiosity. The problems may not disappear when you do that, but you are helping that person feel cared for and less alone, which greatly improves their chances of recovery. Social support is a powerful tool, and it does not need to come with all the answers, just a big dose of compassion. Number nine, Support someone does not mean that you have to connect with the big, intensive conversations. Human connection in the smallest of moments matter. Walking while you are talking can help those feel uncomfortable with opening up. You can also say nothing at all. Simply spending time together in silence is okay. By being there, you are helping them feel less alone and more cared for. Number 10, if you're trying to help that person open up about their struggles, using open questions that ask for more than a yes or no answer may help. For example, rather than, "Are you okay?" try, "What are you thinking?" Number 11, listen carefully. Do not offer advice unless they are asked for it. Just reflect back on what you hear them saying. Let them know that they are being heard and respected. Number 12, if that person talks about feeling hopeless and helpless, say that they cannot see a way out, or you become concerned about their safety. Always seek professional advice. Number 13, don't underestimate the power of practical help. Someone is facing struggles with mental health, physical health, pre and postnatal periods, or grief. All of these things can make up the usual day-to-day tasks more difficult. For example, helping someone to eat a few healthy meals each week by turning up with a homemade dinner is a great way to support a loved one. Being sensitive to situations in which your loved one may feel especially vulnerable, or asking them if you don't know, means that you can be there for them when they need it most. For example, if a loved one is recently bereaved and has to attend a social function, alone for the first time, don't avoid them. Lean in and show them love and kindness. These situations will still be hard, but feeling less alone can mean everything. Number 15, it's okay to change the subject. Being around someone does not mean that you have to focus on their struggles the whole time. Distraction can be a welcome relief that they find difficult to achieve when alone. Number 16, have no expectations about their healing or recovery. It is never smooth or linear. There will be good days and bad days. Being surrounded by loved ones who are accepting those ups and downs over the years will help them do the same. 17, be honest. If you want to be supportive, but you're not sure how, say that out loud. Ask the person to let you know that what they are doing or saying is not helpful. This openness allows everyone to feel less anxious and is truly connect, knowing that the situation is working for everyone. Chapter summary. It is normal to feel overwhelmed or inadequate when supporting someone with mental health problems. You want to fix it, but you don't know how. Leaning in to support someone who is suffering can be stressful, as you don't know what to say. You don't want to say the wrong thing. But don't avoid them. You don't have to fix everything to be a great support. Look after yourself to prevent burnout. Get your own support and set clear boundaries. Never underestimate the power of listening.